All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are taking on the Mastered Evolution Extreme Super Battle Road stage. So we're gonna jump in here. You know, we got our team fully built out. We're gonna knock this one out. This is the last Extreme Super Battle Road before we can fully buff up that 18 support memory that helps out with the androids team, which I think is gonna be vital for a lot of these upcoming events, right? There is some missions to complete, some pretty tough events with androids. So I think getting that done is going to be a big step in the right direction. So let's go ahead and let's jump in and let's see if we can clear this one out.
All right, let's do this.
All right, so what are we looking at here? So 17, metal cooler, and then the gammas. Okay. Now this is Extreme Super Battle Road. So, you know, kind of comparing this to what Battle Road is, this is probably going to be a little bit tougher. So we will need to be cautious, I think, with what we're doing here. So let's start off by attacking 16. So we got the type advantage here. So we'll kind of have everybody focus their efforts, I think, on 16. Unfortunately, you're not going to get an 18 key. And then we'll go ahead and do that with the gods in the back. Now, keep a Golden Frieza there. That way he does get a couple of hits in on him before he gets a chance to attack. Build up his attack stat a little bit more. Do some more damage here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And we're debuffing. Obviously, Super Battle Road style events, you can still debuff. You can seal, you can stun, attack and defense lower. All that good stuff to really help you out with the fight. Oh, wow, they didn't super at all, actually. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. The entire first turn and no super. Yeah, I was about to say, Goku, I need you doing supers. I don't need you doing no supers like they did. I need you doing supers there, Bubba. All right, the gods are going to do a bunch of attacks. Unfortunately, as always, man, with these guys, like, they're going to do a slew of attacks here. But their damage just is not, like, anything to write home about. It's not anything incredible. So yes, they're doing a lot of attacks. Yes, it's great. Yes, they're stacking and building up. But here in the first, like, few turns with them, they're not going to do too much. And then with this being a Super Battle Road style event, every time you go into a new phase, you go to the next enemies, all of that stacking and everything that they've done, out the window. Out the window, and you are starting from square one every time. And that is part of the challenge of the Super Battle Road, right? All right, let's see what we got going on here. Well, so he's not going to be able to do. Well, that does kind of stink. We're not going to be able to get the links for the guy for the Vegeta in the back there. We're not going to be able to get the 18 key off with this guy, which is not great. Anyway, let's do this. We could swap him because there's no attacks coming in the front. And honestly, that's probably the smarter play. But I never claimed to be a smart man. I just do as I does. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna kill 17. Not with that low of an attack stat. Yeah, definitely not. No, not even with the additional super. But we are lowering his attack though, so even if he does super us, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy dodges all the time anyway too. Oh man, I thought he was gonna throw out another super. I was gonna be like, that might be enough, but no such luck. There's still no supers coming in. So now I'm definitely feeling that 18 is gonna super in the back there. I don't know if we can take her out in time before she supers. We're gonna do quite a bit of attacks here. But again, like, remember that Vegeta in the back does not have any links up, so he's not getting any bonus attack, no bonus defense, no nothing. He's just kind of, he's going in raw. Okay, let's see if you can you do one more super for me, buddy? That's kind of when that was a crit. That's okay, it's a normal. still no supers. Okay. She's scared. She too scared. I mean, it really doesn't matter. She's dead. She's dead anyway here. So we'll just do this. We'll pick this up. All right, this clears out the second phase here. So the androids are down. Wait. No, this is the first phase. Holy cow, I'm getting ahead of myself. No, this is only the first phase, because the next phase is cooler, right? Yeah, okay. Woo, boy, I'm getting a little too excited. Alright, so Cooler and his robot buddies. So we'll go ahead and we'll do this. I mean, we can start off by attacking some of these guys, I guess, because we do have the type advantage, or we just take Cooler out, to be honest, because Cooler's doing more damage. I assume that his partners here are going to end up being the ones doing a bunch of supering. So let's actually start here, because then when we take him out, we'll just move straight to Cooler anyway. Let's do that. And then, yeah, we'll just pick those up. Okay, maybe they're not doing a bunch of supers. Alright, so maybe we should have just targeted Cooler right away. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, yeah, he did not actually kill him in one go. I thought maybe with the 18 key from this guy, type disadvantage, or, you know, type advantage against the enemy, figured he'd just kill him in one hit. Alright, here comes the super. We dodge? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of damage here on Cooler. Their first turn, even if they get supered, they're gonna be totally fine. And then Vegeta's only taking attacks from Cooler back there. And I imagine by the time Vegeta's done with his turn, Cooler will be dead. Because he doesn't type disadvantage against Vegeta. So we're definitely gonna take him out. Yeah, again, with all the attacks these guys are doing, just stacking up the damage. Little by little, we are chipping away. Yeah, still no supers from those guys. Okay. Interesting. Definitely thought they were going to be like supering like every time, to be completely honest. That was kind of my expectation. We're just going to see supers coming from those guys everywhere. They got stage fright. It's fine. I get it. It's intimidating. Mastered Evolution, intimidating team. Alright, let's do that, because Frieza's got all the damage reduction for his first turn. Yeah, we can keep targeting the int. That's fine. We'll swap focus to the AGL here. And then same for Vegeta, we'll keep him going there. Okay, so here come the supers. Now that's the stuff I was expecting to see. Too bad they attack Golden Frieza, who has an insane amount of damage reduction, and he's got his guard, so he is untouchable right now, his first turn. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about the, so really, I think the main reason I want to, oh, of course, the cord decides to get finicky. The main reason I really want to knock this stage out is, I kind of mentioned it right at the beginning of the video, that this is the final stage in order to get the last bit of the support memory boost for the Android 18 support memory, which does help boost the androids category in there. And because like this is kind of set around androids, right? It's a big gamma celebration, big superhero. So I think just having that boost in our back pocket is definitely going to help us with some of these harder fights that are here and that are coming down the line, right? Because support memories are huge, man. And there's been a big stigma around support memories and support items and all that stuff for a very long time in the community for no real good reason, to be honest, other than people's prides. So, you know, I think it has to do with content too. I think it has to do with people like making content and everything. Everybody likes to do the no item run. Everybody likes to show that they can do it without any kind of help or anything like that. And that's fine. Like, it's all well and good. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Like, the no item runs don't matter in the long run, right? It's all about just getting it done, man. Getting some of these missions done is like the biggest factor here. And a lot of these missions are just very hard. A lot of people have a lot of trouble with some of these, even like veteran players, right? There's missions where you can get caught and you can get stuck. And if you have characters or you have support items and support memories that are help you boost up a little bit, they make it easier. They take the headache away, right? So for casual players or people who are, you know, you just want to beat the stage, you want to get the rewards, you want to move on. Support memories, support items, all that good stuff. And I'm probably gonna make a video on this stuff too, just because, again, like I said, it's been such a big factor for so long for really no good reason. And I guess it's just time to talk about it. Like, really, like, I've seen it floating around a lot, people talking about that stuff. I think it's time that I kind of like jumped in and talked about it too. You know, I mention it here and there from time to time, but I think to do like a full-on video of it, I think it's time for me to do that, for sure. All right, let's see. Can Vegeta finish off Gamma 2 here? So I had everybody target him because I was kind of hoping to be able to take him out in this turn. That way we didn't have to even worry about him in the next one, but I'm starting to think maybe not. Unless he does one more. No, okay, so he hangs on by a sliver. Damn. All right, it's fine. I mean, we're gonna do this. So he's not gonna attack again until the end. Honestly, I think we're gonna switch targets. So we're gonna go to Gamma 1. We're gonna focus Gamma 1 here, because the only time Gamma 2 is attacking is against the blue boys up front, and I think that they're gonna dodge, or at least should dodge, and if not, they have type advantage. And the next time he attacks after that is gonna be against Vegeta in the back there. So we'll let Vegeta finish him off, and hopefully, maybe these two can finish off Gamma 1. I mean, it's a good hit, but unless we get another crit super after this one, can we get a crit here? No. And yeah, an additional normal, okay. I mean, that's fine. We did do some good damage. We did debuff him a little bit more too, so even if he's not dead by the time he gets to Vegeta, Vegeta should be fine. So yeah, man, this is the aggravating part about these stacking characters, bringing them into Super Battle Road, dude. It's because they can get so good and so strong, and then every time you get into a new fight, it just restarts. You guys want to do some crits or something, man? Do a lot of attacks, do a lot of good damage. I need some crits in there. Finish him off. Finish him off. Do it. Alright, well, you finished him off anyway. No crit, but you finished him off. It's fine. Unless this one crits. Watch. No, okay, still didn't. But that's fine. So Gamma 1 should be dead. This will take out Gamma 2. And then that should be it. That should be done, right? Yeah, there it is. Sweet. So there is the clear, finished up Master Evolution. Really not too bad. These characters blow through it pretty quick. They're very, very strong, very powerful characters. So really wasn't worried about them at all, to be honest. So there we go. A nice little power level boost. We got some rewards here. Let's go ahead and pick those up. There it is, the last little bit of the support memory boost. Some extra stones, some extra skill orbs, all the good stuff. And boom, there we go. Now we have leveled up that Android 18 support memory. So now it is at level 3, androids or earthlings category allies, key +1, attacking defense up by 20% in battle, which is huge. That is a huge buff, right? Because I think it started off as 10, then it went to 15, now it's 20. So a 10% boost in attacking defense is going to really help. And it's not just for a couple turns, it's for the whole fight. So definitely worth getting, definitely worth doing and completing this support memory, especially if you are trying to take on some of the android missions. Just food for thought. If you guys did stick around to the end of this video, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know if you guys have taken on this stage yet. Let me know if it gave you any trouble, what characters you were using, and if you have finished out this support memory already. Let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.